So, what I learned from Legoland this week, the whole site's literally constructed. You go into the park and it's like construction. Then you go down a little bit, it's construction. And then you look around, it's construction. Or there's just a building as you enter and it's on your left where, Lego Star Wars experience used to be. It's no longer there, it was demolished. Construction. So, there's been a lot of construction work going on around the park, and there is so much we have to talk about. Now, before you even enter the park, there's construction. I'm sorry about being live early. Okay, so, so the first construction site I saw before we even went into the park, was the golf course. Now, I've put this on my story. I did put this on my post. I did see a very funny joke. It said, "Why do Lego figures always wear all the trousers in the world?" Can you guess? You can guess it because I can tell you. It's because it's to make sure that they don't have a hole in one. Or it meant something like that anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah. The Legoland mini golf, not mini, it's quite big. It's a golf course and it looks amazing. We've got the roof on already, so it's going to be an indoor golf course. It seems like it anyways. God knows what's in the exterior because yet again, construction. That's the first big investment I saw before I even went into the park. I know they like to share their big stuff, don't they? And then you go into the park, amazing. The views of Windsor Castle, amazing. And then you go down a little bit, and then the first thing you see whilst going in the park is the construction site of the lift hill train. So this lift hill train's been operating for quite a while now. This is so then it's accessible for people to get up and down the hill without people who may be not capable of doing this. This lift hill, because Legoland's on a hill when you go to the entrance, and then you just go down, and then you're in the park. Their lift hill's really significant. Unfortunately, it wasn't significant on the day I went, nor any other day, because this season they have decided to reconstruct their lift hill. Merlin don't break records, but they clearly like to construct sites whilst they're open. But there's nothing wrong with that, with Merlin, and construction stuff, because it shows they have money, and they have money for the park. They listen to park feedback, listen to people's feedback, and they go, let's make it better. Unfortunately, nobody asked for a 14-looping roller coaster. So the lift hill's the first construction site. Then we go into the big thing. So we go down, and then we go down to Imagination Centre. Now this is the first thing. So if you enter the park and you go to the left, instead of going down the Viking way, if you turn to the left, you go down that path, and then you enter Miniland. Or if you go in to the left again, you enter Imagination Centre. Now Imagination Centre is a place where it has a monorail, which unfortunately, when my mom asked if what happened to the monorail, like the middle monorail at the top, the guy said it's a 90s ride and it doesn't operate in wet weather because it was raining on the day. And I was like, well, it's literally a country that's going to have rain and sunshine. I mean, who designs a ride that isn't going to be suitable for the rain? I mean, this is the 90s we're talking. Like, it rains every day. Like, look at the other day. It was thunderstorming. It was clear, seconds before. Anyways, we have a monorail that's not working. We have the 4D cinema, which is quite cool. And then before all of that, we have this mole. It's like a mole pole thing, and it's got this little building display of Lego and moles, and And then if we look to the right, we have the Ferrari place. Now, as we know, this May, I think, May 18th, the Ferrari place building has been constructed and will open to the public and Legoland Winter Resort. Now, this building looks amazing. It looks stunning. Its colour contrast is red, yellow, and it has the black and white checkered flag things to make sure it's like ready, set, go things. You know, Ferrari's like that. So yeah, I kind of like the way they've done that up. It colour contrasts to Ferrari logo itself, yellow and red. It's got that black theming in it too, which is quite cool. And then we're not quite sure what it looks like because there's still a little bit construction. I'm your #1fan. Okay, Finn Joyce is now my #1fan. So yeah, the Ferrari place, I'm really looking forward to it opening. Now I won't be there on opening day, unfortunately, but I went to go and see the construction site, and it was amazing. It's already built, and I've put it on my Instagram story, Bakerstreet.coasters, but it looks amazing already. So yeah, we walked down a little bit, and we are greeted by a fence. Now this is the big thing, big thing that's cropped up, and not many people were expecting it. So now on my YouTube, quite a few days ago, hello, theme park funning. So on my YouTube, quite a few days ago, I put on a video which went through the other roller coaster that Legoland used to have. It was named not Jurassic. It was named the Jungle Coaster. Now this Jungle Coaster sat where the Lego Windsor Hotel is at the moment. It closed in 2009 because of noise restraints, but opened in 2004, sorry. It had 5 seasons in the park, and at the end of 2009 season, they had to close it to make way for their resort to come open, their hotel to come open. The dragon or the Smiler? The dragon is so smooth, I'm sorry. The Smiler just, I don't like Smiler. I do like Smiler, but Smiler's just smooth, guys. No, the dragon's just smooth. So, yeah, going back to what I was saying, Jungle Coaster sat where the Legoland Windsor Hotel used to be. And it was I don't know what it was. It's now currently located in the Legoland Billund place, or is it Paris? I think Legoland Paris, which, just because of noise complaints, they had to get rid of it because they had to put roofs on top of these cars, and when they put roofs on top of these cars, it reduced capacity to 2 people per car. It then makes it really, really long, and then they had to get rid of it. Now, my issue is that why didn't they just dig underground like every other Merlin park out there? I mean, come on, look at Alton Towers. So yeah, that's the Jungle Coaster that used to be there, and that used to be themed around Lego Technic. Now, moving on, another, how many years now? Probably 15 years? That coaster's 15 years and nobody's mentioned it. How many Legolands are there in the world? Theme Park Thrilling asks. I actually don't know that question, unfortunately. There is a lot. There's a Dutchland one, there's a California one, there's a Billund one, there's a Paris one. I don't know. Windsor, that's 5 I can think of. I don't know any more, unfortunately. I know there's a Denmark one, that's Billund. But Billund is the original and the biggest one out there, because, Lego's made in Denmark. But yeah, anyways, going back to what I was saying. So, I am greeted. So when we go down Imagination Centre, we are greeted by a poster. Not a poster, it's more like a board. Now this board says, ready, on your marks, get set, no, on your marks, get ready, go. Or it's like get set, go. And then it says coming soon. Now, we all know what this, probably not all of us, but most of us know what this poster represents. Now, there's a new coaster coming in to Legoland in 2024, we suspect, and it is going in the place of where the I forgot what they were called. It was like the flume things where you go down, it's like the slides, and they were removed at the beginning of last year, and now diggers are on site in that area, and there's trees being removed at the back, so you could see the Legoland Manor House or something. It's like the Lego Manor House or something, but it's not open for the public. That Manor House isn't, which is really weird. But it's just standing there like white, and it looks posh. It looks really refurbished, guys. So yeah, diggers are on site in this area. Now this area is going to be huge. The slides, the chute. I think it was like the water chute or something like that. Water chute size. I think there's 10. I think there is 10 Legolands. I don't know yet. But yeah, so this water chute side place, this area is huge, and it is that big to fit 2 coasters. So Legoland isn't just getting 1 coaster; it is getting 2 coasters. But these 2 coasters are going to be side to side with each other, and they are going to be shuttle. Now, no, we don't know the make of this coaster, because Legoland really brief in what they say, and they go ready, stead, on your marks, get set, go on their posters. I mean, come on. Merlin puts all the investment in one park, apart from the little park. The Manor House is used for the VIP meetings and various offices. Right, I did not know that. So, theme park funding does say that the Manor House, which sits behind the construction site of where the new coasters are going to be, is used for the meetings, and there is okay. I'm just going to shut up because basically, theme park filling says the Manor House is used for the VIP meetings and various offices. So this area is huge. It's going to fit 2 dueling coasters, so they will meet. So they'll go up at the same time, and then they'll come down exact same path both ways, and then they'll come up again where they was launched off, but like next to each other. And then there will be like contact to where the 2 coasters, like, what do you call it? Don't know. It's just where they meet, like where they cross over, interact. There you go. So yeah, this is going to be quite a good investment for the park, where it does need a new coaster. We've only got the Lego. I don't class that as a no. The Lego Dragon Coaster, and we also have. So it's gone out my mind real bad. The Dragon's Apprentice, yes, Dragon's Apprentice, which sit in the same area as Night Kingdom, and then the new one they had, which it's like the smallest one. I don't even class it as a coaster. It's the Lego Duplo Express. No, not the Lego Duplo Express. That's a different ride. The Lego Duplo Dino Coaster. There you go, Duplo Dino Coaster. That took a while for me to say. What I could see for this ride. Now, please comment down what you think. In the comments now, live. Yes, here. I'm not leaving you guys yet. Live. What do you think the theme is going to be on this coaster? Now, I think the theme would be something to do with Lego Technic, because when we look at the board, which we're greeted by, which I've also put on my Instagram, we are greeted by a board that says, on your marks, get set, go. Now, as we know, next to this, like just behind it, behind this board, we also have the new Ferrari building. Now, Ferrari is also known for, Formula 1s, and Formula 1, they normally say, on your marks, get set, go, or some sort of sporting event like that. Now, when they open this Ferrari place, we have a question, hang on. Why is the hill train not working at the moment? There's a lot of work going on. Yes, there is. God knows why. I actually don't know why. But yeah, it's really weird how Legoland just had a really big investment, but a really big lack of knowledge. Like, they've added got the hill train. We've got a new coaster coming on. We have Ferrari, which is opening on the 18th of May. And then we have others like the Viking River Splash, which looks amazing, by the way. Still looks amazing. Just needs the bucket back, but that's not going to come back, unfortunately. That bucket was so good. I loved the bucket when it just literally poured on your head. That was before you went up the lift hill in the Viking River Splash. So yeah, there's been a lot of work going on. And we also know that there was a theme, like a new theme to this ride. And this ride was the Atlantis by Sea Life. Now it's called the Lego City Voyage. And it is still Sea Life, Ruby says hello. How are you? So yeah, they've had such good investment in the park lately. It's just so good. It just makes the park magical. They've also coloured and painted some of the areas around the park, which I think is really good. They've also done up the dragon a little bit, but, you know, yeah. Oh, we do not have a question. Theme Park Feeling says Merlin itself had a whole investment. I know. Now, me and my dad think that they've been saving the money for so long that they just don't need to spend this much money. I mean, come on, they're the ones causing hyperinflation here. Opinions on Viking River Splash? It's always closed. Well, it was mainly last season. Yes. So, Viking River Splash. Unfortunately, there was a storm that happened in Legoland Windsor, and it literally ripped off the roof of Viking River Splash. Now, this is why it was closed halfway through last season. But Viking River Splash was never good. Not ever since they've downgraded it. So the water features on it was amazing before they took away that bucket. So the bucket was, I don't know, you go into this metal railing on the ride, and then it's just a metal railing there now, as you might know it. But how many years ago? It's like probably 10 years ago, when I was 5. No, it weren't. Probably 8 years ago, when I was like 6, and my brother was like 2. No, it wasn't. When was this? Probably around about 5 years ago. No, yeah, probably around about 7 years ago. No, it was 7 years ago. 7 years ago, they had a bucket, which used to stand on this metal structure, which you now go under, and you just look up and there's nothing there. And it used to fill it with water, and then every time the rapid, like the car goes under this thing, it literally tips down. And oh my god, it was so good. It literally got you drenched. Also, when you leave the station, you hear the person sing, but it also squirts water out, and it's so good. And then the dragon also squirted water out. The Viking, like the statues, also, like, it was just so good. The water effects on it was amazing. Yeah, the water bucket was so much fun, and yeah, I do agree. The storm just got rid of everything. But yet again, the bucket was lost before because of what happened at Drayton Manor. I won't be going over it again. But yeah, but I mean, one tragic accident at one park closes them all. I mean, come on. So, the theme for the new dueling roller coaster at Legoland, I suspect, will be Lego Technic. Now, there are many reasons which may support this. So, the models that they've been producing in Denmark, also the collabs they have had with Ferrari and any other any other car manufacturer, has always been around Lego Technic. Now, if you don't know what Lego Technic is, it's a playset. It's like their biggest playset, biggest investment playset in the series, where like moving parts. You can make a I don't know. You can make a car which moves on its own, and it will be done with Lego Technic pieces, like gears and cogs, which move, just made out of Lego, though. Now, with car brand, it is mostly around Lego Technic. Apart from Lego Creative, but that's a different thing. Lego Technic also has done a collab with Ferrari lately. We also know Lego has collabed with Ferrari too. So yeah, there is a high possibility that a Lego Technic coaster could be the theme to this dueling coaster. Ready, set, no, on your marks, get set, go also supports it. The new Ferrari thing also supports that area. I think it's now the worst Merlin rap is. I do agree. You can make a roller coaster from Lego Technic. You can. You can also do Connects. I've just named a forbidden name. Connects and Lego do not go, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Connects did think of it first, though. But yeah, Lego Technic, if it does, because at the moment, Imagination Centre is really bland in that area. It's like you have the Lego Technic parts, you have the Lego Technic areas, the buildings that you're allowed to go in. But yet again, it's like Ferrari comes along, and that's under Lego Technic, and then Imagination Centre, you're just missing the whole theme of their biggest investment in a Lego project, in their Lego sets, is their Lego Technic. And if they lose that out in a park, like every other park, Lego park around the world has a Lego Technic area, apart from Lego Windsor, where they used to, because the Jungle Coaster had to get rid of it because of noise complaints. Now, if they don't have noise complaints in this coaster, we could see a really good succession in the line of Lego Technic being at the park. Yet again, Lego Technic could also be seen to be a thrill coaster, which is not where Legoland wants to go. Presumably they have every other coaster which is based around young people. Yet again, somehow the Dragon's still my best coaster. Yeah, I'd say the Lego Technic coaster would be a really good thing, and it would be like when they duel, it would be racing around a track. Now that would be significantly good for the ride itself, because it would have such a good theming. And even if Ferrari owns it, when they don't own it, they still have a theming, because it would be under Lego Technic, and they could just make it into like Ferrari cars, for example, if it had Ferrari cars. Anthony just joined. No, it's John. Sorry. So yeah, I want to know your thoughts on the new the new Lego coaster coming to Legoland Windsor, the Dueling Coaster. We don't know what manufacturer it is, like I've already said, but, you know, who knows, probably Zampala. Just made it up. Now, if I'm correct, I'm going to get mad. It's amazing. If it's a B&M coaster, shuttle coaster, I mean, look at Jumanji World. Totally wasn't a winged shuttle coaster. So, yeah. Legoland Windsor on the day was amazing. Best ride in the park had to be the Dragon. Gotten 10 rides. And yeah, so I want to know your thoughts on the new Lego coaster, which is coming into the park 2024, hopefully. Construction site has been out on my Instagram too, so, you know, who knows what will happen. Keep you guys informed. And please do comment down below. Please do subscribe to my YouTube. And yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.